Hi, I'm Jeannie. I'm here today to show you guys how to make scallion pancake. This is my mother's recipe and she's been making this for me for the last 37 years and it's been very popular amongst our family and friends. So today I'm going to show you how it's done. And it's very easy. To get started, you gotta make sure you have flour, you have scallions, water, salt, and oil, and that's all you need for that. So to get started, make sure you have a bowl for mixing. And the other thing is, as you're already preparing to fry, you want to have a pan like this to fry your scallion pancake. So getting started, start with 1 cup of flour. You want to dump it into your bowl, and you're gonna mix in about 1/3 cup of water, and you want to do that slowly. And you can use your hands. You don't need any hand mixers. It's very simple to do. So you put in some water and you start mixing. You want to look at it. You want to make sure you incorporate all the water and the flour together. This is actually a lot of fun. Knead your dough a little bit. And that's it. Doesn't have to be perfect or pretty. From there, you let the dough sit. So this step is very important. You want to put in a container or saran wrap this and let it sit for at least 30 minutes. And while we wait for our dough, I'm going to show you how to chop up your onions, scallions. So I like to have a lot of scallions in my scallion pancake. So I'm going to start with 3 scallions, but it's up to you how much you want to put in there. After you wash your scallion, it's very important that your scallion is dry before you start putting them in. So I like to pat dry my scallion with some napkins. And from there, chop off the head. You want to make sure you chop your scallion very finely and dice it. Now let's come back to our dough. You want to take a look at it, and once it settles, it's soft. This step is very important. Once your dough looks like it's ready, we're going to roll it out right away. Do not knead it again or else it's going to be very hard to spread. But if you feel like your dough needs a little bit longer, you can knead a little bit and let it sit for another 30 minutes. So we're going to get started. What I like to do with my workstations, I like to put some saran wrap down. Take some oil. You can use any oil, olive oil, Pam. Grease your dough generously on both sides. And just rub it in. And now just spread it out. Next up is you put some salt. Finally, you take the scallions and you put it on and you spread it on nicely. You put all that scallion that you chopped up and you want to put it onto your dough nicely. Spread it out. And from there, what you do is you slowly roll this in. You're rolling all that nice scallion in there. Roll it in. You twist it. You roll it to a little snail. And you flatten it out again. this way. want to make sure your oil is hot before you put in your scallion pancake. A good way to test is you want to drop a scallion in there. You want to make sure it starts to sizzle before you put in your scallion pancake. Looks like it needs a few more minutes. Looks like it's ready to go in. Gently plop it in. Look at that. Let it fry nicely. And make sure your oil is very hot. Look at that. Pancake right here. Let it sit for a few minutes as it's very hot. I like to put a napkin underneath so it can drain some of the oil from the frying. And I'll just wait.
Wait, what?
Yummy. Here, look, I'm a scallion pancake person. Good.